Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Carolina Athletics. The 2022 Ford F-150, a tradition of excellence. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. And by Hardison and Cochran. Dial 919-ALL-4s for a free legal consultation.
Hello again and welcome to the latest edition of the Carolina Insider. My name is Jones Angel, excited to take you through the next 30 minutes. A lot of great stuff to talk about as we move through the next half hour. That includes the Tar Heels picking up another big road win, this time at Georgia State. Boy, a weird game. Tar Heels led 21-3, then Georgia State came all the way back to lead it by 7 before the Tar Heels scored the final 14 points of the game to take home the victory. Carolina now 3-0 for just the second time since 2011. We'll have highlights and post-game reaction from that one. Bryson Nesbitt, one of that trio of talented tight ends that the Tar Heels have used so effectively here early in the season. Adam Lucas and I had a chance to catch up with Bryson. This was before the Georgia State game. Chatted with him. You'll hear some of that conversation. Plus, we have some Olympic sport highlights as well. Carolina in women's soccer dominating Duke, and Carolina was ranked number 2 in the nation. Duke number 3, and Carolina controlled that game, a 3-0 victory. You'll see highlights. And volleyball, after a sluggish start, the volleyball program bouncing back with some quality wins, including one over Michigan State earlier in the weekend. But we start with football. Tar Heels and Georgia State.
3rd and long. Carolina failed on a 3rd down earlier, but kept the drive going on a 4th down conversion. DJ Jones in at running back as May throws, finds Morales, makes the catch and pulls away. Morales into open field. Morales is going to take it all the way for 6. Kamari Morales with his 2nd touchdown of the season. Carolina on 3rd and 11. Doesn't just get the 1st down. The Heels get the touchdown. Bring up 3rd and 6 for the Tar Heels on their own 49-yard line. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Made a throw, tough throw, making the catch, but not in bounds. Gavin Blackwell can't get the toes down on the Georgia State sideline.
After further review, it was a catch at the 39-yard line, 1st down.
Well, how about that?
Carolina.
Touchdown. Carolina hands off around the right side, and DJ Jones hits the end zone for 6. Blackwell by himself on the right side. Slot left is Paysor, wide left J.J. Jones. Drake made a throw, dumps it off over the middle. Paysor there, bounces off a tackle at the 35, pushes a couple of Panthers, crossing the 30, all the way down to the 28-yard line for a gain of 19. 2 receivers to either side of the line for May, who's going to throw. Pressure coming, lets it go. Goes back right corner of the end zone, laying out and bringing it in for the touchdown. Kobe Paysor with the diving grab. What a play for 6. That's the 9th rushing attempt for Granger at the quarterback position. A lot of them have been designed. Now he's trying to go deep with space down the sideline and incomplete. Tony Grimes just able to get a hand in there and bother Robert Lewis. Tar Heels up 21-10, but Georgia State with the football looking for a 3rd down conversion. Granger pocket collapses and he'll be dropped.
Good job.
Nice. Kamen Rucker, Miles Murphy, Noah Taylor, all in the mix as they just push the pile back on to Granger for the sack. Will Hardy, a freshman from Lawrenceville, Georgia, has checked in at one of the DB spots. Granger's going to keep it, though, and he's got nowhere to go. Slinging him down is Kamen Rucker. So this will be about a 45-yard kick for Hayes, who already has made one today. Snap back, and it's blocked. Carolina blocks the kick. Tar Heels will let it die, pick it up in the end zone, I think eventually. Clock will run out as Carolina, despite some stressful moments there at the end of the half, is going to take a 21-10 advantage into the locker room here in Atlanta.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics.
Welcome back to the show. Carolina led 21-3 late in the second quarter, then 21-10 at halftime. But man, Georgia State came out like gangbusters, played really well in the third quarter, grabbed the lead from the Tar Heels, but then some key moments late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, some huge runs by Omarion Hampton, long catch by Tar Heel tight end John Copenhaver, and then some high-quality Tar Heel defense added up to the victory. Let's see the second half and some post-game reaction.
Georgia State has scored 25 unanswered points to lead it 28-21. Less than a minute to go in what has been a disastrous third quarter. Hampton, though, fires up the middle, and he gets Carolina the first down. Quality run by the freshman as he crosses the 40. DJ Jones shaken up after doing a nice job picking up a blitz. As Hampton right up the gut. Hampton has space. Hampton may take it to the house. Steps through a tackle. Goodbye. The Tar Heels finally get that explosive play on the ground, and they answer back to within one. So Tar Heels starting deep in their own territory. Keep it on the ground, and coming up is Hampton. Good strong run as he gets near the 20. Carolina now 1st and 10 on its own 20-yard line. They'll feed him again. Hampton gets to the edge. Hampton cuts back and is knocked down over the 30. 3 straight runs for Hampton that have been good ones.
Then also understand I'm a big back. I understand a guy from the second level is going to come low, so get my knees up, avoid the tackle, and then on the second guy, put my shoulders down and get the hard contact.
Wide open, Copenhaver, guy steps through a tackle. He's in Georgia State territory. Copenhaver dragged down from behind, but gets near the Panther 20. So 1st and goal now at the 2-yard line. May in the shotgun. He's going to hand off and lowering his shoulder, flipping into the end zone. It's Hampton for the lead. Omarion Hampton eating on that drive gives Carolina the 34-28 advantage. Tar Heels up a touchdown. Panthers going right to left, ball on the near hash. They are 4 of 15 on 3rd down. They're going to run the option pitch, and it's sniffed out. Said Gray immediately drops Jamias Williams for a loss. So Carolina, for just the second time since 2011, is going to start the season 3-0. So this was the goal for Carolina at the beginning of the year. Start 3-0, get to the bye week, reassess. You've got Notre Dame and conference games coming up after this.
Those kids on their side fought their guts out, and we had chances to finish it, and we didn't. But the defense stepped up numerous times after turnovers. Our offense hadn't turned the ball over. We turned it over 3 times today, but we made a lot more stops on defense. We blocked the field goal, so offense needs to wake up and go back to work because they felt a little too good about themselves. Kicking game still got to improve, and I thought some better things were on defense today.
I know at half you weren't happy with how the offense looked, but your young quarterback, Drake May, showed poise again at the end of the game. What did you learn about him?
What I've known since he got here, he's poised, he's smart, he's cool, he's collected. He's a guy that's never going to quit, and he's so competitive that when it gets tough for him, he's just going to step up and make plays. And it wasn't his day. It wasn't the offense's day, but pretty good when we can be mad and score 35 points.
Yeah, that's true. I know you shook things up a little bit on the offensive line, but it really shifted there in the second half, in the third quarter when you were able to run the football. What did you see from your run game there?
Yeah, we couldn't run the ball at all the first half, and then the second half we came back out and did a lot better job running the ball. When you can run the ball, love you, brother. When you can run the ball, you got a chance to use play action. Protection's better. Everything's better when you run the ball. And we had some freshman moves in the first half, but really proud of Omarion Hampton stepping up in the way he ran the ball second half.
We'll be back next week. No football game for Carolina since the Tar Heels played in week 0. They actually get 2 bye weeks during the season, the first of which comes next week. That doesn't mean we won't be here. We look forward to seeing you next week on the Carolina Insider.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Carolina Athletics. The 2022 Ford F-150, a tradition of excellence. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. Carolina Insider is produced by Go Heels Productions for Tar Heel Sports Properties, a property of Learfield.